Hello, Ternozoid here. Yeah, I've been playing a little bit off camera. It actually has been relatively good in the last games. I recovered a lot of MMR. MMR was very low. The thing is, my work has been very depressive. Not depressive, but stressful recently. And yeah, I even try to play a little bit as Protoss, try to understand the race a little bit better versus the AI. Yeah, I think I'm learning a little bit. So what I want to do is something different. I already played 3 games, so I'll just review. It's easier to me because there's no pressure, and I don't want even more pressure. So let's watch this one here first. From here. This thing is slightly confusing. Okay, this one is today. My memory is not amazing for recently, so let's watch my first person. And I can narrate better as well. So here I start by setting my cameras. I always set camera 1 here on my natural, on my main. Camera 2 on my natural, camera 3 on my third, and I set camera 4 on the ramp. I don't use the SCV for like to jump between the locations. So here press F4, F1, for example. Now I'm playing versus a random, I think. So my strategy to play versus random is one that IIIIIIIII suggested. So we basically play more or less like how we play one gas, Reaper Expand versus Terran. So with 17 scout, we don't have to send the SCV immediately, but of course it means that we have to play with one gas versus all races, which Terran can do that. Oh, I know, maybe I know that I'm playing versus Zerg. I think here I know that I'm playing versus Zerg, so that was good. As gas was on time, I saturated on time. Here looks like I'm playing exactly like I play versus Zerg, so I think it's not random, it's just Zerg. The next SCV, I rally to my natural, and the gas that is making this one here, we'll go scout. It's a reactor first, the build. Very important to get the reactor and the convert this thing very fast. Extremely important. If you don't do that, our chances reduce a lot versus playing versus as Terran. Here we have to immediately, after the reactor and the expansion, we have to make this supply depot. And when it says that this thing here finish, we send the SCV here to make the gas. We immediately, here we should actually make the 2 marines as the first thing, because the gas does, the minerals don't finish exactly correctly at the same time. So we should first make the 2 marines, and then when the money is available, then we should make this one here. Because now that I first placed this one, that I have to wait to make these 2 marines. But it means that when everything here finish, I make 6 marines. But I have to wait for the last 2 marines before I do the swap here to get the Hellions. Here I see that I have 4 Zerglings coming, so 4 marines defeat 4 slow Zerglings, even the bad marines from the start of the game. So it's safe for me to be here and protect the SCV. And also I know that he played hatch first, so it's not anything like too crazy. Apparently I made only 5 one shoot. No, I made 6. I made 6 marines, so that's all good. That's more than enough to fend off the Zerglings. I even got 1. Now the plan is to I make 1 depot here. Next it's gonna make another depot there. I don't think there's, go back to the auto camera. So I'll make 2 more marines, and I'll make 6 Hellions. So I'll have 8 marines and 6 Hellions if I do it correctly. But while I do that, I have to try to keep the SCV production, dropping the meals. If I don't drop the meals on time, I won't have money to get the 6 Hellions and 8 Marines. It's very tight, this build. Here I make one Medivac, and immediately I should make a reactor here. Here, I'll wait for the... How many I have? I have 4. You see, I have to wait for the last 2. I actually cancel them. Because I have to go. I have to put pressure on the Zerg. So this one, I'll drop here. I'll drop in the main, and then when he reacts to the drop, I should send the Hellions. But it's very difficult to do. Here I have to wall off with 2 E-base. Here I'll make Marines. I'm not doing that still. Here Tech Lab to make tank. I have to make at least 1 tank. Here I have the reactor. I have the expansion. I have the 2 additional things, the 2 additional barracks. And I have to make at least 1 more supply depot here, or I will be blocked shortly. And I have to keep the production. I have to keep producing CVs, which I'm not doing properly. This one is not making. Here I have to make... There are a bunch of things that I'm not doing, so I'm accumulating minerals now. Because it's stressful, I have to do all of that while I do the things here. So here I should drop. This thing here, I didn't click on them. So it's a Hydra then, and a hatchery. But actually, I think it went pretty well. I think I got a bunch of these guys here. I have to keep them away because of this thing here. Here's good because he's not using this base. Just for this reason is enough. Here I'm pretty bad at this. I should click on the Medivac, then just use the Medivac to capture the guys. Here I have to just torment him a little bit. I don't have to actually do a lot. I just have to keep his attention on me instead of Macron. But it's very difficult to do. And then I have to do my own macro. So I came back here and I am floating. 900 gas is not that bad. Reactor Tech Lab, I should have done this very fast, especially Tech Lab because I need steam. Then the next step is making 2 more barracks, which I'm doing correctly. Here I'm making a tank. Here I have a few Marines, which is good. The Medivac survived and is coming back with some of the Marines, so this was a pretty good attack. Let me see how much. He lost 11 things. A bunch of them were drones, so that was alright, I guess. It can always be better, but yeah. But one thing that is not good is that I'm not researching the 2 upgrades. This is not good. Yeah, so I'm getting my additional gases. I think I'm late with the gases. Yeah, I need 1 more here. It's not that bad, I think. I think I didn't... Okay, now I'm upgrading. That's good. Here is very dangerous because he's making... Well, he's making Hydras. If he's making Hydras, it's normally when they want to go lurkers, of course. Let me go back here. So I'm getting my steam finally. This is very late, so this is extremely bad. Extremely bad. This here is bad as well, but fortunately I think I managed to save almost all my Marines. Let me look again. Yep, I saved around 8 Marines. I can look from my camera. Yeah, so I should reset the rally point, close the depots, protect this place here with Marines so he can't attack. And I'm good. This guy here is spying on me. I think I'll send an SCV to take care of him. This is not good. I need to take my expansion as soon as possible. My expansion is floating there, but I'm worried because he has a lot of links, so he's quite... I think he's a win. I don't really understand like many things on StarCraft. Despite that, I decided to put some pressure. If I just sit here on my hands, yeah, it's not gonna be good. And now I have good production, right? So I have 5 barracks. These 5 barracks are making stuff. So he has a small window where I don't have a lot of protection, but yeah, this window will close very fast. And yeah, having these guys here is good. So for some reason it's paused here when he can see. So this is not good. This is not good. But he's attacking here now. Fortunately, I didn't take my base, you see. If I have taken that base, I would have lost everything there. He's trying to Bane bust me. And here, this is incredibly good. This might have won me the game. I'm sure he's looking. Yeah, look at how much chaos I caused to him. Yeah, he can't defend his stuff. Here he'll lose a lot of the Banes. Blowing up structures. This is not good for him. Almost everything I have. Let's see. I got almost all his workers. If I moved my marines here, it would be amazing. Yeah, but I'm not fast enough to do this kind of thing. I'm repairing my wall. That, of course, is my main priority. And now I'm attacking the drones. But this is still amazing. Let's take a look at the situation here. So this base is empty. This base here is temporarily empty, and he is on 3 bases. So he only has one base mining. This is how good this drop was. So first he was mining here, he was mining here, he was mining here. Because of this drop, I dropped here, so he was distracted. He was not microing his army correctly. At least he was like feeling on a hurry. So he could have like split his army, sent some guys here, sent some guys here to fight my army, some here around. He could have done like a substantially better work when he was attacking here. But because my drop was here, he was thinking about this, so his mind, his attention was split. So he put all his workers from here, and now he put his workers out of here, and this is incredibly good for me. Right now, yeah, I think this one. Yeah, my macro here is not amazing. I'm looking. Okay, he gave up. Yeah, he really. That was the first game. So if we look up here, I don't know how to look at. There are some graphs. I never remember how to see the graphs. Income. Oh, okay. There's this income with shift, with control shift, control alt, control shift. There's something to see some graphs, but I don't remember how to do it. Yeah, this drop here was amazing. So when I decided to send this medivac, I think I won the game. I mean, there was like 2 things more or less that won me the game. So that was the first. Let's look at the second one. This one, he show here as Protoss, but I think, yeah, he's random. I think I'll go a little bit faster in this game because I don't think this guy's main was. Ah, no, that's actually a fun game. That's a cannon rush. I wonder if I should look at the cannon rush from his perspective. Which one's best to see the cannon rush from the Protoss perspective or from mine? I'll leave it on my perspective. So just speed up a little bit. Things here are on time. This thing is on time. Gas is on time. I don't know his race, so I send the SV to scout. At 17, this is a good time. Saturate at 1 on time, that's good. And yeah, I see. At this point, I see. So what we should do against that is put 3 SCVs on each. So 3 here and 3 here, 3 there. This is enough to get a cannon. 3 SCVs, if you're not late, is enough. For this one is a little bit late, but since I have so many of them, yeah, it's not gonna be a problem. I'm gonna lose like 1 or 2. Yep, 2. This is alright. I have to put, oh, this one is wrong. I need 3 here and 3 there. There's not, I don't see 3 SCVs here. Well, I mean, the rest will fight here, so it's alright. He'll try to continue, but I have 2 SCVs on his thing, so this is alright. The problem is that I'm not really making, I'm floating a lot of money. Okay, I finally making a Marine. Marine helps a lot.
This better be good.
And then because of the Marine, he cannot send more drones here. So I'm finally back to macro. I don't need more drones here. 1 Marine is enough, unless he sends an adept. But since I have a wall, yeah, that's alright. So this Marine, I attacked here, and then I moved here on a shift command. I killed 2, attack there, then move here and attack there. So it won't attack from the low ground, it won't be vulnerable. I got a reactor immediately, because I don't know, I thought he wouldn't be good enough to put more pressure. Then I have to make more Marines. Where are my Marines? Marines? Where are you? Yes, more Marines. I have to get my base. Where's my base? Yes, base on the way. I went straight to Tech Lab because I want a Cyclone, because it's very common for the two very common and strong follow-up to Cannon Rush are Void Ray and DTs. So I'm expecting one of them. So because I'm expecting DT, I should be making... I don't think I have money. I should be making a Cyclone. Yeah, 4 Marines, Cyclone, come on. I should... If I don't have money for the Cyclone, I should cancel this guy here and make the Cyclone. Cyclone is more important. Of course, I need a bunker downstairs. It's very important. In case he sends some adepts. Even Stalker. And then I need detection. So here I, by mistake, made an eBay, but the starport is way more important. Let's see how I'm managing money. It's kind of alright now that I'm back to macro. So this thing here is safe. The problem is that if you make a robo, eventually he can drop stuff here. So because of that, because I'm afraid of the robo, I send the Cyclone here. If you decide to do something there, I'm ready for it. This guy here should be mining. I misclicked here somehow. Go back to mine, please. Okay, I need the Tech Lab here quick. Actually, I should have switched the two if the other thing was not producing. I mean, switch this so I can make the Raven fast. Yeah, but the tank was almost ready. Yeah, maybe I should made 1 tank and then switch. Whatever. Let me see. He's making hidden. So his follow-up is not any kind of attack. He's just making more cannons. Cannon, 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 cannon. And then here he'll make more cannons eventually. So that's his follow-up. I'm playing the economical game, so yeah, I mean, hidden expansion is somewhat an economical thing. But I'm building tech, so I have 1-1 on the way. I have a more or less decent defense here. I have the 2 tanks. Attacking there is not recommended, let's say. But I'm still worried. I'm thinking about DTs, I'm thinking about Void Rays. And because of that, I might have exaggerated a little bit on my turrets.
This better be good.
I was feeling some Void Rays. Sometimes they even follow with, I mean, on the lower levels, of course, with Tempest, which is interesting. Here, this part here is important. So let me talk a little bit about that, because this is a high level thing that I'm trying to do, but of course I'm very low level. I have a very hard time doing that. So after we get the tanks in TvP we make either 1, 2, or 3 tanks, never more than 3 tanks, and rarely not making tanks is not safe. So in this case I made 1 cyclone and I made 2 tanks. This is absolute maximum. So the tech lab, the factory now is useless. So what we have to do, these 2 eBays should be making I should have started them earlier, and now I have my Raven. Now I don't need the tech lab here anymore. So if there's a DT, now I have a way of fighting the DTs. Let's say that DTs show here. Normally they drop, they use the prism to drop a DT here, which my Medivac, my Cyclone may already, let's say, have something to say against it. But they normally like drop 2 here, and they walk 1 here, and this is quite powerful. But if I have the Raven, then yeah, I temporarily move all my SCVs to 1 place, and then I move all my army here, where this, with my Raven, I defend this one here with my SCVs here, so I protect the SCVs. The DTs will try to hide or attack something. They normally don't have enough time to kill something, so I kill the DT that is here. Then I can move with all my army here. So I do we do the attack move here on the base. Then we go back. We select the SCVs that we moved all here, and we send them back here. And then we fight. We get the DTs, and then while our army is fighting, we take and saturate again the gas. This is pretty strong. So when you have 1 Raven, I finally know how to fight DTs. Of course, I do it wrong all the time, but yeah. And so after these 2, the factory done its job, 3 units. This one made a Raven, so now they can go back here and make 2 reactors, because the reactors take a long time to make. But they, yeah, 2 reactors. And these 2 barracks will be moved here and take those 2 tech labs, and we immediately start combat shield and steam. Yeah, and then of course, I already started the +1. This is not exactly the correct order, because these things here are late. The correct order would be to get first steam, then get +1, at least +1 attack, something like that. But I don't know. Maybe playing 3 bases is wrong. If I played only 1 eBay, it would be +1 attack, steam, and then when I have gas again, because I'm not using the factory, I'm not using gas here, I'm just making Marines. Then I make I forgot what I make. Whatever. Yeah, it's a long day. Sorry for that. Yeah, so those 2 guys should come here as fast as possible. I'm rumbling a lot. Yeah. Let's take a look at what our friend is doing. You attack now. For Zealots. Sure. Of course, I'm having a hard time doing the barracks things. Steam.
Additional supply depots
The
required.
thing will land there. The Zealots won't do anything.
Add on.
I have my Marines are already +1. I'm already 1-1, I think. Yes, my Marines are 1-1 already. No, they're not. Why is it not showing my upgrade? Okay, it's showing this. Yeah, it's showing the 2 upgrades. Yeah, I'm getting the 3 most important upgrades. As a Terran, we should always get the +1, steam, and combat shield, and the other one here. I'm not researching combat shield. That's bad. No, this one is oversaturated, so I must take the gas. I need my expansion somehow, somewhere here. Yes, I need to make this thing here. Come on. Yes, now it's making.
SCV ready.
My expansion is very late. Am I floating money? Not really, no. Yeah, but yeah, my expansion is very late. This one's still not mining, the SCV.
Upgrade complete.
I have a bunker here that will be useful later. Normally I salvage this bunker, but this time I
Additional
didn't.
supply depots required.
Yes, saturating stuff very slowly because I am slow. Those guys won't do anything. Now I should be making
Additional
medivacs.
supply depots.
Now I start, we make either 4 or 6 medivacs, and after that we make normally Vikings. Because of Colossus. Colossus are extremely powerful. I have to take my base. This base is very late. Here the factory is useless, so we don't use the reactor that we made here. So we send a barracks instead. This one's wrong. We should be making like one here and one here on that reactor. But all right, baby steps.
Research complete.
Ready for dust off.
Since I'm still afraid of DTs, missile turrets. Yeah, here is the DT. Because of my Raven, I don't have to scan. That is amazing.
Add-on complete.
I think he'll send something on this region here. And then I make a bunker, because if I have a bunker and I have the missile turrets, then yeah, this thing here has a basic
Ready
defense.
for dust off.
So am I making SCVs? I am making SCVs, that's amazing. But I should be making 3.
Command center up.
I'm making 2 at a time. Yeah, I rally here and I can put some pressure there. That's good. Yeah, reactor. Do I have money? I have a lot of money. I should make 3 more. 3 more. No, I have. Okay, the correct order is 5. So I do have 5. After the 5 barracks, I should make another orb to command, another command center here. That I'll use to take either this base or this base. I don't know which one is the correct one. So I sometimes take this one, sometimes I take this one. It's completely random in my case. But of course, if we want to take this one, then the better place to make the CC would be either here or here. Always where we can protect it. Because if we make it on place, never versus Protoss, we should never make the expansion on place, never. Versus Zerg, I think versus any race. I don't know if versus Protoss is worse. Yeah. Putting pressure here is good. Yeah, we cannot allow the opponent to be...
Mineral field depleted.
Yeah, so here I see that he doesn't have a base. When I see that he doesn't have a base here, I immediately know that he has a hidden base somewhere. But it's important that I get rid of what he has here. When this happens, I normally think carriers.
Upgrade complete.
He's not making basically anything, so yeah, it's good for me. I split my army, but he has like too many cannons. That was actually a little bit bad, but, not that much. I'll get everything he has anyways. If I get the pylons first, then he can't like warp in. He's not making anything. Is he just looking here? Ah, he's attacking. Yeah, but fortunately I rallied my stuff there, so it won't work. Then he's gonna try to attack here, but I have my how it's called. Maybe I should look at my own vision for a moment. I just send them to the come on. I should like use the stop command, like hold in place or whatever. And then here's he's still attacking. I just have to get... Oh, there's a DT here. I only noticed now. Okay, there's a missile turret here. I should have a missile turret here in front somewhere, maybe even here. Yeah, back. Now it's good. Yeah. That was a small mistake. I should have sent the rest of the army to roam the map. But I think I'm gonna do that now. Because I know since some time already that he had another base. Now I see the base here, but in game it took me like a lot of time to notice. Yeah, like I don't know, 5-10 seconds. And then it is, I have to run, I can't fight that. Now I can fight. I don't have to scan because I have my Raven. This army here is good, so my army that roams the map, let's say, is protected versus Ravens. But my opponent, yeah, he has 3 hidden bases now. Yeah, here's all good. So he lost the base, he lost all drones. He lost the game, but yeah. Now I'm splitting 2 groups now of Marines to roam the map. One to roam this part of the map, another to roam the other part of the map, if I did it right. So just take some Marines, I attack here, then I shift click here, 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 for example. Here, 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 here. And another one, the rest of the map. Here I'm good because I have, yeah, I have the missile turret. You can't do anything against me here. But I think
Our SCVs are under attack.
I screwed up my... Yeah.
Upgrade complete.
I'm not F2ing apparently because these guys here are still doing their thing. But I messed up the control groups. He was trying to get this base. I do not allow. He should have cancelled. He didn't. I forgot my tanks here. They'll stay on this position till the end of the game. But yeah,
We could use some help.
I think now we can speed up a little bit. Okay, he lost the game now. I just want to see from his perspective why he stayed in the game still.
The firstborn
Adepts.
shall persevere.
You see a million Marines with Steam, Combat Shield, and what, TuTu? How do I even see upgrade here? TuTu. And he's warping Adepts with a 0-0, I guess. Yes, 0-0 Adepts. I have a few Vikings. My production is awful. I'm not making Medivacs, I'm not making Vikings, but anyways, yeah, that was it. And now there should be a last game. This one here involves bad manner. This is a Protoss, not a random Protoss. Let's speed up a little bit. I know that he's Protoss, so I said good luck, have fun. He answered with no. I can't really complain a lot because I sometimes get angry versus Protoss and I say like things. Yeah. Here I screwed up a little bit my mining, but eventually I took that. Yeah. His probe is stuck. My factory is a little bit late, almost 100 gas late. And then I should take my expansion now. I am late how much? 100. Yeah, I'm like 150 late on my expansion. And then this is important. So look at those 3 units going there.
Add on.
Look at that. I'll show units lost. So he already lost 1 drone, right? The purpose of those 3 units, those 3 units are absolutely correct according to uThermal's build. They might be later and everything else, but what they should do, according to uThermal, they guarantee a scout. Because here, if you try to jump, I don't normally do much, let's say only, normally you can jump here, I think. I'm not, even sure. But sometimes they can wall the cliff, and then we can just use adepts to scout. And if they wall off here properly, then we also cannot go in. But with those 3 units, we can always scout, always. So the purpose of them is going in, knowing what's going on, and causing some damage. If we kill like 2 probes, it's already paid. Here, I should ignore this guy. I was actually macroing here, I want to see what he has, so I'm seeing a bunch of gates. Yes. And now I shift click here and I'll take care of my defense. The shift click and I'll look somewhere else. But look what happens. Units lost 7, 16. He lost 16. So 15. So before he lost one drone, and that shift click cost him 15 more drones. Right now, if I was competent, it would be a game over for him. So he's trying to do. Actually, my read was actually incorrect. I thought he had more gates at the start. Yeah. So I had the bunker. What I'm doing here? I'm not looking at my camera apparently. Yeah. Actually, I should expect aggression, so where's my tank? So when we expect Stalker aggression, okay, that's what I was doing. Because there's a mine drop on the build. I screwed up here a little bit. More than a little bit. I got just 2 Zealots. Alright. But I managed to look at his base again, so I know a little bit better what he's doing. Fortunately, he doesn't have money to do stuff. Oh, for some reason. Yeah, here it's this is a defensive position for versus stalkers. Yeah, if he, I think the tank's a little bit too back here. If he can have probably the stalkers here and attack these units here without being hit by the tank. Ideally, the tank should be, I don't know, very close here so he can protect all these structures. He cannot blink here because if he blink here, then my units are here. There's he'll lose a lot of stuff. And then I can also use my SCVs, which are relatively not that bad versus stalkers actually. Here, where are my upgrades? I have my 2 bases. These upgrades are going. I have my expansion going. It's not bad. It's not bad. Not amazing. I'm floating like 1,000, but not bad. I should be like making, I guess, more. Normally I forget the.
Complete.
Yeah, I should be making like supply depots, 2 or 3, and then 2 more barracks. So this is late. But yeah, upgrades are on the way. Now I made the. Probably I heard the supply block music. Drop the mules and then here my amazing wall I left open. The priority is not to repair the tank. The priority is to repair the bunker. That's alright, and then finally I close the thing. I have to saturate the gas. Yes, I'm doing that. Good. What's going on my main?
Research complete.
Yes, I'm hotkeying this guy here. Where are my 2 barracks? I need 2 more barracks. This guy has to be making stuff. This one must either land or be converted. Yeah, I don't need this guy anymore, I think.
This better be good.
I should be looking at the production. He's not making a lot of stuff. He's not making any units, but yeah. Protoss is weird. As long as they have money and gates, gateways, they don't necessarily have to make stuff. Like,
SCV ready.
not making stuff is part of
Dust off.
playing Protoss, apparently. Now I should load 2 of those medivacs. So the next part of the build is loading 2 medivacs and then sending them across. So I'll send them and get them like hidden here somewhere. And then I attack here as I send 2 drops here. That's what I should be doing. But of course it's like a little bit too much for me. I am dropping mules, that's amazing. Am I making supply depots? I am not making supply depots, so I'll be supply blocked again. So this is the difference between
Add-on.
a gold and you can jump like, if you play like I'm doing now, that is, you just make supply depots when you hear the supply block notification. If you fix that mistake, you jump like 3 ranks up, like 500 MMR up, just by making supply depots on time. Additional supply depots required, and then I'll make the supply depots.
Mineral field depleted.
So 2 medivacs, that's correct. And what I should do here is not what I'm going to do, in fact, was attacking because my army here was a little bit too small. I should be sending this army around here to attack here, and then maybe put pressure here and the drop here at the same time. But the idea is that the attack here hits first, and then when he's looking here, then I send the drop. To get the drop has the purpose of getting his economy. But of course it's a little bit too much for me. I think now the army might be good enough. Here I thought that he saw my army, but he didn't. And I drop here on time to get his stuff. So one of his bases is not mining, and his base will fall. This was amazing. I'm not looking here probably. No. Here should be macroing. Yes, here he's attacking. I borrow the mines. The colossus are hallucinations, but they are scary anyways. Then here I was trying to do some fancy micro, but instead I was just walking. I didn't notice that my units were being... Don't scan. Never scan when you have 1 unit versus DTs. Never do that. Here should get the pylon before leaving. But anyways, yeah. So he did send his... Here there's, I don't know, 8 DTs. Something like that. They get absolutely destroyed by the DTs. And again, I waste 1 scan when I don't have anything to actually fight, so bad move again. Here I have to fix my my things. Yeah, since there are DTs, I need detection anywhere. I'm trying to make some. I need a lot more. I have my bunker here protecting this base. My army now, it's a good army. I'm researching 3-3 already. I don't think he's doing upgrades. Yeah, I have to fix my saturation. I'll take move everything to the new base, convert the new base. I need detection here because of the DTs. And then I'm attacking. So I attacked using the minimap. But it's very dangerous. It's always dangerous. If the 2 armies hit each other, yeah, Terran, while we're not looking, Terran will not be happy. It won't be a happy Terran. So I made another starport because I wanted to make more ravens. Because I saw a lot of ravens, but here I saw the Archons and I thought, nope, I need what? I need ghosts. So I moved back. Actually, I decided here to spontaneously to split, attack here to try to get his attention to move his army here, and I thought he had a base here. So I thought he retook this base, which he didn't. If you see, he's in my army here is in the position to get the workers, and I was hoping that he would send his army here. Let me see what he did actually. Let's take a look.
Ready for duck. One of our pilots.
No, he was not even looking. I was hoping that he would send everything here, then I would attack this base here. But it's not what happened.
Is under enemy fire.
Yeah, he has everything here, and he has Storm. Here I want just, yeah, I didn't want to actually fight those guys, and my plan to split his army didn't work, so I was just running away to try to meet the rest of my army. And I sent these guys here to try to get his workers. But of course he's a proto, so he can just warp in here and attack me, so this didn't work. I was not looking. My attention was entirely here where my now huge army is. And then I see here on his army, yeah, but I'm scared about both the Archons, so I split, and I was also worried about Storm. So I was trying to spread my army to not get caught by everything. And here I thought I was fighting against only 2 Archons, but no. I was trying to again split my army, spread my army, to be less vulnerable to Storm. So if my opponent had made some High Templars and used, it would be a lot harder for me to fight. Here I saw that it is spread. My spread is awful. Yeah. And here I join again back by mistake. Spread again, over steam. And then, yeah, some BM. And of course, after the chat here, I was reviewing the replay while he was writing like bad stuff, and yeah, I was just studying the game. So that's actually the 3rd time that I see this game. Yeah, that's it for today. 3 quite relatively fun game. I end with 3/3 +1 air. So versus Protoss, when we get 2+2 attack on this thing here. It's ship weapons. It's ship weapons, I think the name. +2 ship weapons, the weapons for things that fly. Then you can make liberators. I completely forgot to hotkey this thing here. I was too busy. Here my saturation is not very good. Here I'm also slightly oversaturated. Here is alright. I just have to take the gases. I should be making like at least 2 more expansions. I'm missing my barracks, so we have to make, I think, 8 barracks, something like that. Make Vikings, I guess, because he can always make Colossus, and then everything changes. No reactor, so no reactor tech lab here, no add-on here. There are a bunch of mistakes here, but we learn slowly. So here I should have, here I'm missing 1 on gas. Here I'm missing 2 on gas. Here I'm missing 4 on gas. So yeah, making ghosts is not, yeah. I think I have ghosts, don't I? I thought I have a bunch of ghosts. Maybe I started making ghosts and...
Mineral field depleted.
Don't remember seeing ghosts on my control group thing. Yeah. That's alright. I also have to learn to not oversteam. Okay, that's it for today. I hope you guys enjoyed. See you next time. Bye.